my name is Maya Shah with rbmax.us, and today I have a 2011 American Heritage 45 BT. This is a beautiful coach, as you can see. It is quite well equipped and has a 650 Cummins. Now this might sound familiar. We just did a video on a 2010 650 horsepower American Heritage. Well, we happen to have a 2011 on the lot as well. This is a 45 BT. It's the same floor plan as the other one, and it also has a 650 Cummins. This coach, has a lot going for it. American coaches do in general. So let's get right to it. Now around front, we've got a one-piece panoramic windshield, and the windshield is in excellent condition up here. No big cracks or anything like that. We've got the European bus style mirrors, or mirrors set up from the top. They're Velvax, and they're the three split. So we've got three mirrors, two for blind spots, one for magnification. So these mirrors, you can see everything with them, and they really give the coach a nice look with the way they come kind of over like that. It's kind of a look the American coach has been going for a while. Now we've got a beautiful face, chrome bezels. The 3M film is in pretty good shape. There's a couple points here where it's like, oh, 3M film might go bad eventually, but it's still in pretty good shape right now, and it is protecting the face of the bus. I think the colors on this coach are absolutely exquisite. That sort of dark champagne red that fades. It's got a good fade and change in it, and they really look like flames going down the sides of the bus, especially towards the back of the coach. It looks like a big flame with all this depth and color in it. It's a beautiful paint job, let me tell you. It's definitely beyond its time and still looks just as good, if not better, than a lot of brand new coaches. Now the tires are Michelin's. They have date codes of mid-2019, and they were installed in late 2019, early 2020, so the tires are excellent. No signs of dry cracks whatsoever. And we've got, of course, AccuRide aluminum wheels all the way around. It's American coach. Now we've got a good bit of storage in the coach, and the coach has not been perfectly detailed at the moment, but nothing is ever perfectly detailed, I suppose. In the top right, we've got the control for our huge gen slide. So, and right below that, before we move on, this is an air chuck. So you can connect to your air service line if you need to. You can draw air from it, as well as inflate the air system in an emergency situation. Now the whole face of the bus comes out when you push this button and reveals our 12.5 Onan quiet diesel generator. And this generator is equipped with an auto gen start system as well. And the 12.5 generator is a beast, and it runs all of the coach systems with no problem. And just having the immense access of the entire face. So moving along down the side, the coach is equipped with these nice docking lights. So there's 4 of them in total. We've got 2 on each side, and they're down on the low parts. You flick them on, they're very bright. They give you a ton of exterior light when you're trying to connect all your connections at night, and you just need campsite space lit up at night. Now the first bay here, we've got a huge pass-through storage bay with the electric slide. So both of these bays do have pass-through storage compartments with pass-through slide trays, and they're electric. So they're electric both ways. Now right here we've got a small storage compartment, as well as one of the accesses to our dual fillable 150 gallon diesel fuel tank. Now right here we have our AquaHot 600D. So this has a hydronic diesel fired burner, as well as a 2-element high and low electric system, so you can get hot water and furnace heat using electric power. They're 2 1500 watt immersion elements, so low is just one of them. 2 engages both immersion elements, and you can of course run them at the same time as having the burner. This will give you unlimited hot water. The 600 is a big top of the line system from AquaHot. Now right here we have our wet bay. Now the coach does have this beautiful Summit accent piece. It's the 8-inch. I believe it's the Premier. That's the level of Summit. Summit has different packages. So there's one tiny little piece missing from that chrome guard, and we can easily find and source that. It's just a little chrome plate piece, a stainless piece. They call them guards, but anyways, it gives the coach a really nice look, especially at night when you get the underlights going. It's got blue underlights all up underneath the front of the coach. You flick them on, they reflect off that chrome. It looks fantastic. Now in the back, we've got our 650 ISX Cummins. This is a 15-liter Cummins. 650 horsepower, quite incredible, ton of power. This coach has 74,000 miles, has been well taken care of, and is showing no signs of having any issues whatsoever. We've got a 4,000 6-speed Allison transmission that is connected to. This is an excellent transmission, absolute tank, and it's on vacation when it's in this coach. This is a lightweight application for the 4000 series Allison. Now around back, we've got 15,000 pounds of towing capacity. So you've got this huge extra piece back here, and the 15,000 pounds is quite nice. There's also a nice stainless exhaust tip there, and the stainless exhaust tip to our Aquahot, which is piped out the back. Now, a lot of people actually like this because if you're in a row of RVs, instead of having the Aquahot pipe out the side, you can have it pipe out the back. Now, up here, you got this huge stainless grille. The rear of the coach is quite well styled. You got this huge stainless grille that makes up a good portion of covering that 650. You can kind of get glimpses of red coming through the stainless steel, and it's an excellent look. Huge vent on the front, so it kind of makes it look like a wing because we have all the extra design pieces included with those Girard boxes. They really make the wing more pronounced on this American coach. It's a very tall and stout looking rear end. Now that stainless aluminum trim, I just want to point out before we move on, is continued on the side radiated grille too. So it just gives it a super nice look when you're looking at that engine rear of the bus. Okay, let's go ahead and take a peek at the one-piece fiberglass up top. All right, we are up on this one-piece fiberglass roof, and this is a steel structured roof. So we've got excellent support. We've got a nice in-motion wind guard. This is a road trip up in the front. You know, obviously typical, little bit of clear coat coming off on the front cap. You're gonna see that on pretty much all buses this age, unless it has like no miles and was never out. And honestly, that's bad in other ways, right? So right here, we've got our standard wind guard antenna. And of course, you know, the Girards, it's got the double Girards there, so you got the boxes, it's built into the structure, so the front cap, the rear cap come up to meet it. You get that big, nice, modern look. Boxes on the other side. And the roof is in excellent shape. I mean, it's a tank up here. It's still got the little bit of curvature on it, which I quite like. 3 air conditioners up top. This is a more standard wind guard satellite dish, automatic tracking, but not while you're going down the road, so you got both options on this bus. Couple fantastic fans. We've got one right there. I left that one slightly open. Got this one right there, one in the back, small solar panel. And the roof is in excellent shape. I mean, even the top of the paint on most of the bars is in good shape for the most part. Massive sunlight, in excellent shape. No soft roof at all. Lots of paint here to meet that cap. I mean, the cap comes in, you know, a pretty far distance, so they didn't cheap out. It's a nice looking roof up top. Toppers look good too. So that is the roof. It is in excellent shape, and no surprises up here. All the markers look around good. The passenger side of this bus, we've got a lot going on. We've got the first, one thing I want to move on. I kind of forgot to talk about it a little bit. This has the Spartan K3 chassis. This is a high-end Spartan chassis. It also has the Liberty framework. So American Coach, they call their subframing and all their work Liberty framework. They do a good job. They've done it for a long time. The K3 chassis is a tank. The powertrain in this coach is what really swings well above its price range. Now, down the passenger side of the coach, we've got a double Girard awning setup. These are 18 footers apiece, and yeah, they span the whole coach. They look excellent when they're out. Very striking, tall, and nice to look at. Now, the windows are all covered in these vinyl pieces that mimic and continue the graphics. So not only do they give you a ton of privacy, meaning you can't see in the coach worth a crap, you really can't see in there, which is quite nice. Now down this side, again, we've got the docking lights. We talked about that. In the very back, we've got our service center. So that's what American Coach calls it. They give you easy access to your air dryer filter, which is quite nice. A lot of times you got to go way up under the coach. Nowadays you got all these nice side panels like this. These are our 2 coach side starting batteries. These 2 fuses, you can cut off the power to it. There's a diagnostic port as well for the Cummins engine. Right here, just small storage. kind of not covering the entirety of some of the in-depth stuff on the cargo bays, because you can get lost in really any area you decide to on these buses. That's kind of the fun part about them. So I want to stick to the main highlights and the main flaws, if any, for someone who's actually interested in purchasing this coach. Otherwise, if you're like me and you're just watching the video for fun, stick along for a ride. Thanks for watching. Let's continue. Now down this side, we've got a couple more interesting things. A lot more interesting things. This is where we have a lot of our electronics. So don't mind the Irish Spring soap that comes free of charge. That's sort of a thing you see in a lot of RVs, people doing that. They do peppermint oil to keep the bugs away and stuff. It's a good idea. I always leave it in if I see it. These are 2 Magnum inverters. So this top is a 2800 watt and this one on the bottom is a 2000 watt. The 2000 watt is dedicated solely for your refrigerator, which is quite nice. So when you're going down the road, this is an all electric coach, you just flick that one inverter on and you don't have to suck power supplying it to everything else in the coach, just the refrigerator. Keep it simple and efficient. I really like that. So on the right, we've got our automatic power transfer switch. This will decide between 50 amp and gen power. It has a built-in surge guard. There's a readout on the inside of the coach. Also, what seems to be a buddy plug. I need to test this out to verify it, but that looks like a buddy plug. So yes, we've got a 30 amp buddy plug on this coach. So that's quite a nice feature right there. Over on the left, we have RV computers, just fuses for the lights, the switches. This does have a multiplex switching system in the coach, just like a lot of modern coaches. Reliable system at this point in an American coach, and all the electronics, the main boards, are located on the left over there. Okay, this bay right here is where we have 5 Lifeline AGM batteries. These batteries are good for up to 10 years, if not longer, if you take care of them. They're the top of the line AGM batteries that you'll find. And we have 5 of them. You got the dates on right there, put on in late 2019, about 2020. So these are great batteries and just excellent shape. 8D series Lifelines, can't go wrong. Excellent battery choice and nice setup in this bus. There's also a bunch of cutoffs, I'm sure you noted, on the top, which is quite nice and much appreciated. Now here we have small storage, again, pass-through storage compartments on this side, as well as our outdoor Sony TV / entertainment center. So yes, you do have the Sony TV. This is on a big swivel. This will come out so you can get a much better perspective. If you need to change that or whatnot, we've got the radio, extra speakers, Sony speakers, remote control for the radio, and I believe there is, oh yeah, you can plug into this and all that good stuff. Yeah, you can really have a good time hanging out here under your massive Gerards. We do have an electric entrance awning as well, and yeah, this is a beautiful coach. I also like how they finished the chrome pieces on the step. It's not your typical sliding out step. This is much more substantial. It flips out and then rolls. And with that, let's go take a peek at the interior. Welcome to this interior space. This is a classic American coach, finished front to back with a polished porcelain tile floor. And of course, we've got this gorgeous villa furniture, as well as a very dark and classic woodwork throughout the coach. You will see a lot of things on this interior. We're gonna start in this front living room space here. So to your right, I wanna note a couple things. First of all, this whole slide here, the back has been finished out with these Alcantara pieces, kind of accented with this wood. Very classy. There's a nice little piece in between the booth and this couch here. So there is storage and a drawer right here, as well as 2 tiered, so double tiered little center space. These are the controls for all the electric window shades on this slide out. And I love the fact that the Corian is finished throughout the spaces. So we've got windowsills made of Corian on this side of the coach. Okay, so again, classic American coach wood style, so it's like a deep dark cherry. The wood is continued up around the cabin space, and we have an interesting shelf. So I mentioned this on our last Heritage tour. We've got this cool little shelf up on the top that really kind of allows you to put any kind of decorative pieces. And even if you don't, it just gives it a unique look up here, especially with that massive Sony TV in the middle. Now both of these chairs do swivel, and these chairs are equipped with the vibrating feature, so you can use this remote right here, fire it up, change the intensity, it'll pulse through it, and it's electric. Everything is electric. Recliner is electric. They're both heated dual heated, so there's a 1-stage and a 2-stage, and this one has an electrical recliner, so you basically have a recliner for the co-pilot as well as anyone who wants to enjoy the living room space because it can swivel. So that's a nice feature. These Villa pieces, let me tell you, these are something else. This will jackknife into a bed, and it's very comfortable. You would not know that this is like a jackknife couch. The support is excellent when you sit on it. Little bit of cabinetry up above, and pretty deep. It's carpeted on the bottom. This is a control for our electric awnings right here. And I like the touch of warm lighting here. Here and there, you've got these nice wall lights. You know, it's not just completely LED everywhere. Now this is our kitchen space. These pieces are so dense. There's a small crack right here in this piece, but it's all good. It still does the job. These are deep sinks, so very thick, solid surface dual sink. They're very deep. This is a Gen Air dual flat top stove right here, so high-end piece right here. And I love the backsplash here too. There's this interesting piece. American Coach always does something interesting, or not always, but a lot of times in their high-end coaches, they do something kind of different in a couple things here and there. One of them is the backsplash. Got this little accent trim piece that's very cool down on the bottom, and you know, and then straightforward upper backsplash. Now we've got a microwave / convection oven up above, stainless steel finish, and you notice that the wood is just finished all back in the all around it. I love the dark wood. It really brings everything out, accents the light colors, and allows you to have these beautiful countertops. And I love the sparkle. I can't get over that. So these are cool pieces. Lots of little exterior trim wood pieces, kind of making up the countertop space. You know, these pieces are here to cover up the light, so you don't see them, you just see the light emanating from it. And down here we've got our dishwasher in a drawer. So this is a Fisher & Paykel. We've got the wood finish on it, so you can't really see it. Electronic lock. And there's a lot of storage down below. We've got some extra drawers over here, very deep, as well as the deep upper storage up above. And here is our refrigerator right here. This is a Whirlpool Gold, and you know, it's nice to have that household refrigerator, especially in this coach where we have a inverter dedicated to running this household refrigerator when you're on the road and not running your generator. Now to the left of our refrigerator, we've got double pantry and our washer dryer stack. So it's nice to have all of that in one package here. And I feel like the dark wood, this is sort of a subtle wood. It's not super shiny, so you're not paying a ton of attention to it. This is kind of my favorite type. It's like a semi-gloss, right? It's a semi-gloss. There's a little bit of gloss, not too much. And across from the refrigerator is where we have our control center for the bus. So we've got our 2 inverter controls, our aqua hot control. Remember, we've got the element with a high and low feature, as well as the engine preheat feature on the aqua hot. And up on the very top, this is where we can see the draws from all of our power sources, our main 120 volt power draws, like our air conditioners, the compressors, and it'll show you your total draw right there. So right now our total draw is 39 amps. We're running some air conditioners, blah, blah, blah. It's charging the batteries. It's really nice to keep an eye on. That will manage the inverters too, so it'll try its best to not trip things. It'll offload things to the inverter, shed things, so quite nice. This is our dual zone tile heat. Remember, the zone 1 tile heat works great. In the back, unfortunately it's not working right now, but you know, because of all the bays being insulated, the tile's not going to get super cold, especially with the front tile being heated. So right here is our air conditioning control for our 3 air conditioners up top, as well as our multi-zone aqua hot furnace heat. Works great. We've got additional heat register here in the half bath, and there's one up in the front, so very well heated coach. And of course you collect heating power from your engine by running the engine, as well as hot water from running the engine. Nice features of the aqua hot and stuff like that. And right down below we have our Sensa tank monitor with pretty accurate gauges, which is nice. And down below that we have slide out controls. We've got our passenger side slide out control, as well as our driver side slide out control on the very bottom. And that is our main control center. There's some main breakers down below, as well as a monitor coming from our surge guard. This has a built-in surge guard and the 50 amp transfer switch, and that is right next to our automatic gen start command for the 12.5 Onan quiet diesel generator. So all of the controls are basically in the center here for the coach side. We've got an additional Sony TV right here and a bunch more storage. I love this whole little outfit. Like, this piece right here is like the main piece to a lot of very nice buses out there. You know, you've got that beautiful countertop, nice wood, smart TV, flat mounted with the accent wood and all this. Look at this beautiful piece up here. All the work done. They did, this is like a solder, so they solder the metal in this glass piece right here. And so these pieces are absolutely beautiful and well done. And this is not even the main TV. The main TV's up there. So it's quite funny. And by the way, note our other 2010 Heritage with the 650. You can do a televator upgrade back behind the couch if you wanted to do that and have a TV directly across. So that's always an option with this floor plan. Now here is our dinette area. I absolutely love having these villa couches with the dinette. American coaches make the best dining spaces, if you're asking me. They're so comfortable. Everything in this area when you're sitting here feels very well finished out. Anyways, what more can you say? All right, so walking back into the middle of the coach, we are met with our half bath here in the center. So we do have a pocket door, making it quite easy to open the door when the slides are closed up. And there's a good bit of space here. We've got 2 mirrors and there is space back behind these, and yeah, just quite nice. Classic porcelain sink here, and little Korean, backsplash and countertop space there, which is nice to have, especially if you have guests. Got the auxiliary heater down there in the corner off the aqua hot, little vent out window just for this piece. And I love these wood accent pieces they put over all the Fantastic fans. They look great and they just finish it out. This is a porcelain push button toilet right here. It's a Dometic. You can fill it quite easily. It's all set on this big stone piece right there. Give it a little height. I'm sure they needed to do that, so just made it look all nice in here. So here is our master bedroom space. You've got a huge king size bed, ton of space, full wall slides, so that whole hallway goes out in addition. And I'm 5'11", so I can still stand under here. We've got a large Sony TV across, as well as our dedicated home theater system, a Bose system, just for the back of this coach. I love the large amount of countertop space here, as well as the tons of space down below. So basically all of these have a little open space like this and a drawer below. This one has our subwoofer for the surround sound system just for the back of the coach, which is just sweet. To the right, we've got a little more space there. And a huge mirror. I love this mirror. They kind of did a little decorating in it. There's not a ton of mirrors in the front, but they did give us a full mirror right here, which is nice if you're getting ready. It just gives you an excellent view. Of course, it makes the coach look bigger and all that stuff. We've got another mirror on the other side to kind of make it look even. And back in the very back is our master bathroom, which we'll talk about in just a minute. But this king bed, we've got excellent walk space on both sides of the bed. There's so many nice things to talk about. I love this pocket door. It's very nicely finished. Huge pieces, and they're so substantial and they look very nice. I love how they look. Back above the headboard and everything, beautifully finished out, nice warm map lights. So there's extra reading lights. There's these lights as well as those. And I love how the buttons on both sides, you've got the switches for everything, all the shades, the lights, all that good stuff. And they're got these little caps that are made out of stone. It looks really cool. So all of the finishing out on both sides of the bed, very well done. Extra storage, plug-in space. You can start the generator from back here, everything you'd want. And it's just kind of a cocoon of a headboard area, if you will. The way it's finished out with all that wood and all that Alcantara, very nicely finished out headboard space. Now here is our master bathroom. So you've got a huge master bathroom, all on one level. So there's a step up in here. There's a large double vanity here, just the miles of space in between them. 3 medicine cabinets back behind. Typical nicely styled wood everywhere down below as well. There's one piece that we need to put back there, simple piece, so we'll have that put back. Now over here is our master wardrobe space, where we're gonna get to that in just a minute. First, I wanna talk about our toilet area. So tiled all around it, good bit of space, vent out window, emergency hatch. Again, push button, Dometic. This is a porcelain toilet. And I like the way they finished this out. So American Coach has done this. The lights in the back, they do these pieces. So it's Alcantara, leather, and then they have the lights put in that. Now this is our glass shower. Huge tile shower, soap dispenser area, and you've got a nice headpiece as well as like the telephone part. That's the part that's how I think of it anyways. So you can switch it there with the valve. You can take those off if you like, but the main thing is this built-in space right there, which is quite nice. I love the tile. It's very nice, dark, kind of earthy tone on the bottom, stainless drain. And this is all Coriant. They have like this piece finished. It's quite nice. Okay, so in the back, we have our large master wardrobe, cedar lined in the back. We've got shoe shelves on the right that's finished in the stained wood that you see in the rest of the coach. So quite nice. And in the wardrobe here, there's also another box in the half bath. We've got the master controls for our big Girard awnings. This is also the hose for our central vacuum cleaner. And yeah, so big wardrobe space back there. You can access it from both sides too. So these feel really nice. I like the thick wood here. And yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. We are going to be test driving this bus very shortly. And the 650 is quite incredible. It's got a ton of power, and this thing looks quite good while doing it. Let's go. All right, so the cockpit in this coach, I think, is very sleek and well laid out. So first of all, over to my left, we have our auto leveling system, air and hydraulic. We've got our silver leaf control. So that controls this screen right here. You can get all kinds of different readouts on it, oil pressure, oil temperature, as well as other information as the retarder percentage, the miles per gallon, all that good stuff. You can even connect tire pressure sensors in here too. So that's quite nice. And I'll pan back to the camera system. So over here, I've got tag dump button, air horn on and off, automatic traction control, or their driver memory settings right here, or memory buttons, because the steering wheel is fully electric, the pedals are fully electric, as well as, of course, the chairs. We've got an electric window here, our control for our electric mirrors. Nice little plug-in here, carport. There's an auxiliary start for both the generator and the coach engine, so I like that. Really cool and nice auxiliary start feature there. We've got our headlight switches over to the left, as well as the docking lights. Of course, a smart wheel here, nice leather, nice to grip steering wheel, nice looking tack as well. Yeah, just a very clean and well laid out dash. Again, I think you got a good view out the coach, not super blinding, but a panoramic view. It just looks very nice. I love the controls for the thermostat and the climate in here. We've got these beautiful, well laid out, not the generic stuff you typically see. And over to the right, we have separate controls for the thermostat and climate over on the passenger side of the bus. That's the cockpit. Now we're gonna go drive it. So we are out on the test drive now, and this coach has a ton of power. That is for sure. It's kind of crazy how fast the 650 is, but we are now cruising at highway speed and floating along just fine. This K3 chassis is excellent, and I think I already mentioned how freaking fast the 650 is in this package. K3 drives dead straight right now, feels very good to me. The brakes are excellent. It's got a 3-stage exhaust brake that is just so sweet. A lot of times I'll start on high, and as I approach the stop sign, I realize, oh my gosh, I have too much braking power. I'll modulate it. It's really nice when you're coming down from hills into curves and stuff. You can really go medium, low, high, and really use that braking power to your need, and just makes the driving experience so much more nice. The driving perspective itself is excellent too. I've always loved American coach driving perspectives. I've got a great view out the front. It's a big one-piece panoramic, and I've got this clean lined dash line in front of me too, with those nice overhanging mirrors. They give me a nice feel. The mirrors just feel like they're in the perfect spot. I don't really see where the arms are. I mean, I like both styles, don't get me wrong, but the American coach just feels right for those over the top mirrors. And yeah, it's easy. The road noise is pretty minimal. I've got my vent fans on here. There's a couple little rattles and squeaks here and there. It's very easy to drive. That's the big thing you'll notice on the big K3 chassis, is you'll just hang out, and it doesn't want to move around a lot. It just wants to chill, and it feels heavy too. Heavy in a way, like, just as far as steering and how it feels in between the lanes, it feels heavy. It feels like it just wants to rest in the center, like a big, proper bus chassis. And the 650, my gosh, it's so fast in this thing. It really adds the oomph behind it. This is an all-around, top-of-the-line driving package you'll get out of an RV. And this whole time that I've been hanging out on the highway driving this bus, I've been getting a, quote, massage from this seat. And it feels great. There's nothing like sitting in a chair that's trying to make you feel good. It's trying to massage you and vibrate back there while going down the road. My gosh, it feels so comfortable. I could just hang out here all day. It's almost too comfortable. I feel like I could go to sleep. You gotta have some coffee with you. Look at this, the camera, Kaya is reminding me to take the dang exit because I will keep going. Bless you, this feels very comfortable. Haven't touched the brakes yet. Came down from 60 plus, we're already down to 30. I mean, given we're uphill, but that was low exhaust brake. And look where we're at. I'm having to hit the gas now. I gotta get up to the, let me hurry up and get to the stop sign real quick. We are entering a loop and we are going to make our way back down the highway to the facility. And I have to say, this has been a successful test drive. The coach drives great. The 650 runs like a clock and absolutely rockets this bus. And the K3 chassis is calm as ever. Also, I love wood grain steering wheels. It just adds to the experience. All right, let me floor here. We're at 30 miles an hour, 35, 40, 45. We are at 50, 55, 60. Magic. Like nothing. Like nothing. And let me tell you, when you're coming on a downsloped entrance ramp, it's like, whoa, let me tell you, this is one of the fastest buses you'll find. But it's really made to tow, and it's made to tow without sweating. That's what this setup is. Either that or just to give you incredible power going up those hills. The chassis is exquisite, all around, excellent, top of the line driving experience. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in this bus, please feel free to call or text. And I look forward to hearing from you. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to catching you on the next one.